Hi there, I'm Meredith Gray. I am an A&M graduate and the owner of the Boardroom by Graze Gala, which is both our wine and cheese shop as well as our catering company. During the pandemic, when everyone went on lockdown, I was actually a really picky eater and I wanted to try new things, specifically meats, cheeses, fruits, olives, etc. And every day I would make a little charcuterie board and post it on my Instagram story. So then I had people start asking me like, hey, could you make one for me and my friend? Could you do one for my girls' night? I just don't feel like making it. You do the cute ones. Then really it just kind of started taking off to the point that people I didn't know were asking me to cater their boards for them, and it just really blossomed into all this. I think what makes us special is the fact that we've got ingredients on our boards that you really can't find anywhere else in College Station. We have them imported from Europe, from Spain, from Italy, from France, and it's not just the cheeses and the charcuterie, it's the jams, it's the olives, it's the cornichons, it's the crackers, and really having some specialty items that you can't get anywhere else is really where I pride myself as a business owner and where I pride myself a lot in the shop. I've loved Lakewalk since the moment I moved here, and it's really kind of been where I encapsulate Aggieland the most, so I just couldn't imagine myself at anywhere other than Lakewalk. Having the storefront not only has increased just our ticket sales from a business owner standpoint, but it's allowed me to connect with so many other people who I wouldn't have met through an online standpoint. I would have never met them face to face and built these relationships and networking experiences I have as a store owner, and not just meeting people when they come to shop, but the events as well, getting to host the classes. That's really where we get to connect with our clients and our kind of perfect target market. I have loved not just collaborating with Lakewalk, but also Destination Bryan as well. I think their ambassador program has been huge, just not to get us in the spotlight, but to get people in the store, because it's just been amazing working with them. And it's not just collaborating with those two entities themselves, but also the other businesses within Lakewalk. If you go to Woodhouse and rent their VIP room and choose the charcuterie board for an add-on, we make that, we'll walk it over, and we'll do that almost, a few times a week. We've done events with Stella Hotel. We've collaborated with Six Whiskey. I'm actually wearing my shirt from Six Whiskey. So getting to have not just those, business relationships, but also those friendships and personal connections as well has been really good for the success of our business. We pride ourselves with quality over quantity instead of just, what you get from a standard large corporate chain. And it's not just charcuterie that we do as well. We're growing our add-ons. Monthly even. We're having new sandwiches, we're having salads, crudité, brunch options, and just having kind of all of that as a mix has been really helpful, because it's not just, oh, well, I have to go pick up my charcuterie board from the boardroom, and then I still have to go to the grocery store after. It's, we can kind of encompass a whole catering service. One thing that we noticed pretty early on was people would come get their charcuterie board, but they'd also have other errands to run. They'd have to go to the store to get wine. They'd have to go to a different store to go pick up sandwiches and sliders. They'd have to go get a catering salad from a local deli. We started incorporating our salads, our sandwiches, wine packages. We can now deliver wines as well through our cartage permit, which has been huge for us, and it's had great success with our customers. But really being an all-encompassing catering service that's not just centered around charcuterie has been probably one of the most successful things that we've done to adapt as the years go by. People also like the fact that we can deliver all of these things, so they don't even have to worry about anything the day of their event, and that's been really helpful for not just us, but for our customers. We really want to also promote that this is a small event space where if you're having a party of anywhere for 15, 20 people and you're not looking to spend a whole lot on a crazy venue, this is kind of a perfect place for you to have, in-house catering, wine, seating, friends. We work with other local vendors such as Poppin' and Alphalet and other bakeries to have cakes, and we can also kind of handle that and do some of the party planning for you. With a groundbreaking soon when the Lumen opens, they will be building a boardwalk right around the lake, and we will actually be the boardroom on the boardwalk, which will be kind of exciting and kind of fun. Lakewalk, life is here.